Welcome back to Trending Update USA. This is Stefan, and I am glad you are with us today as we bring you one of the biggest and most talked about stories in the world of sports and global celebrity culture in 2025. Coco Gauff has officially reached a historic milestone, leading the Forbes list of the highest paid female athletes in the world for 2025, and this moment represents far more than just a number on a balance sheet. It is the story of a new generation, a changing sports economy, and a young woman who has transformed talent, resilience, and global appeal into an empire that now places her at the very top of women's sports earnings worldwide. Coco Gauff's rise to the summit of the Forbes rankings did not happen overnight. It is the result of years of relentless work, early expectations, intense scrutiny, and the ability to perform under pressure on the biggest stages in tennis. From the moment she burst onto the global scene as a teenager with fearless performances against seasoned champions, Gauff carried the weight of being labeled the future of American tennis. Many athletes struggle under that kind of spotlight, but Coco Gauff embraced it, growing not only as a player but also as a brand, a voice, and a symbol of modern athletic success. In 2025, Forbes recognized Coco Gauff as the highest-paid female athlete, combining her on-court prize money with massive off-court earnings driven by endorsements, sponsorships, appearance fees, and long-term brand partnerships. What makes this achievement even more remarkable is her age. While many athletes reach peak financial success later in their careers, Gauff has already built a portfolio that rivals icons who have dominated their sports for over a decade. This signals a shift in how value is created in women's sports, where youth, authenticity, and global reach now carry enormous economic power. On the court, Coco Gauff's performances throughout the past seasons laid the foundation for this financial success. Consistency at Grand Slams, deep runs at major tournaments, and her ability to remain competitive against the very best players in the world have kept her firmly in the spotlight. Fans tune in expecting drama, intensity, and growth every time she steps onto the court. Her matches regularly draw massive television ratings and digital engagement, making her one of the most marketable athletes in tennis today. But Coco Gauff's Forbes ranking is not only about tennis results. It is about influence. Brands are increasingly looking for athletes who represent more than just victories. Gauff has positioned herself as a thoughtful, articulate, and socially aware figure who connects deeply with younger audiences. She speaks with confidence on issues that matter to her generation, while maintaining professionalism and focus on her sport. That balance has made her incredibly attractive to global brands seeking long-term ambassadors rather than short-term endorsements. Her endorsement portfolio in 2025 reads like a blueprint for modern sports marketing success. Major global companies in sportswear, technology, luxury, and lifestyle sectors have aligned themselves with Gauff's image. These partnerships are not just transactional deals but long-term collaborations that reflect trust in her longevity and continued relevance. Forbes' analysis shows that her off-court earnings significantly outpace many of her peers, reinforcing her position at the top of the list. Another key factor in Coco Gauff's financial dominance is her global appeal. While rooted in the United States, her fan base extends across Europe, Asia, Africa, and beyond. Social media has played a crucial role in this expansion. Gauff's digital presence is authentic and engaging, offering fans glimpses into her training, travel, personal reflections, and moments of joy and frustration alike. This authenticity resonates strongly in an era where audiences value real connection over polished perfection. In 2025, women's sports continue to gain momentum, and Coco Gauff's position atop the Forbes list symbolizes this broader movement. Prize money gaps are slowly narrowing, sponsorship investments are growing, and media coverage of female athletes is expanding. Gauff stands at the intersection of these changes, benefiting from them while also helping to push them forward. Her success sends a powerful message to young athletes around the world that excellence in women's sports can be rewarded at the highest financial levels. Comparisons to legends of the past are inevitable. Names like Serena Williams, Naomi Osaka, and other global icons often come up when discussing Coco Gauff's trajectory. While each athlete's journey is unique, Gauff's rise shares common elements with those who came before her: breakthrough moments, cultural impact, and the ability to transcend sport. What sets Gauff apart is the era she represents, one defined by digital influence, global connectivity, and a new understanding of athlete branding. The Forbes ranking also reflects the business intelligence behind Gauff's career management. Strategic decisions about scheduling, endorsements, media appearances, and public messaging have helped her maintain a strong, positive image while avoiding burnout. Her team has clearly prioritized sustainability, ensuring that her brand grows alongside her athletic development rather than overshadowing it. This careful balance is one reason she continues to attract high-value partnerships year after year. Critics have occasionally questioned whether financial success brings added pressure, but Coco Gauff has consistently shown mental toughness well beyond her years. Instead of being distracted by fame and earnings, she often speaks about staying grounded, focusing on improvement, and remembering why she started playing tennis in the first place. This mindset has earned her respect not only from fans but also from fellow players and industry insiders. In 2025, the Forbes list highlights a competitive field of elite female athletes from across sports, yet Coco Gauff stands alone at the top. This achievement underscores how tennis remains one of the most lucrative platforms for women athletes, while also demonstrating that star power, personality, and performance must align to reach the very highest level of earnings. Gauff has mastered that alignment. Beyond the numbers, Coco Gauff's leadership role continues to grow. Young players entering the professional ranks look to her as proof that success is possible without compromising values or authenticity. She represents confidence without arrogance, ambition without entitlement, and success built on discipline rather than shortcuts. These qualities enhance her marketability while also shaping her legacy. As we move deeper into 2025, the question is no longer whether Coco Gauff can sustain this level of success, but how far she can take it. Will she continue to dominate the Forbes rankings in years to come? Will her on-court achievements expand to include more Grand Slam titles and historic milestones? The answers remain to be seen, but what is clear is that Coco Gauff has already secured her place among the most influential athletes of her generation. Her story reflects the evolution of women's sports into a global business powerhouse, and her position as the highest-paid female athlete in 2025 is a landmark moment in that journey. It represents progress, possibility, and the power of believing in young talent. For Coco Gauff, this is not just a peak but a platform, one that she is poised to use to inspire, compete, and redefine what success looks like in modern sports. As fans, observers, and supporters of women's athletics, moments like this remind us why these stories matter. They go beyond rankings and revenue, touching on representation, opportunity, and the future of global sports culture. Coco Gauff's achievement is a celebration of talent meeting timing, preparation meeting opportunity, and a new generation stepping confidently into the spotlight. You are watching Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and this has been our in-depth look at Coco Gauff leading the Forbes highest-paid female athletes list for 2025, a story that continues to unfold and inspire around the world.